So all my sojourners, nomads, people that are traveling, people that are on vacation. And if you're cooking, hi. That's what this is about. So, but I did find my knife that I couldn't find a while ago. So, that's a good thing. Hi, how you guys doing? So, I just want to kind of start out in a weird way because, like, it seems every Saturday when I'm doing this little cooking bit, I always have this knife in my hand. And so it's like, good evening. Anyway, we're going to do something really simple tonight. Super simple because it's something I'm craving. It's something I grew up on. I don't know if you grew up on anything like this, but I did. So, now, I'll be honest with you, the lighting is wonky because the lighting is still on in the cab part, but you see that light? Peekaboo, peekaboo. So if I stand here, it's like illuminating me from behind, but if I move, y'all gonna be blind. And I haven't figured out how to figure out, like, what to do with that because there's no real place to put it. So it's hanging up there. I can't quite reach the other light over there because I do have a Jackery on the floor down here. So, yeah, tonight's a little wonky. So cover your eyes. I'm going to move for a second because I just realized the thing to clean this off is down there. So go like this. Here we go. I'll try to make it snappy. There you go. Hi, I'm back. So what am I cleaning my thing off with? Well, I have a squirt bottle that has vinegar and water. And so the vinegar and the water is what I'm cleaning it off with. So, just like you clean your dishes and other things. So, and I'm going to wipe it down as much as possible. I had a tomato up here and it went somewhere. It rolled away. Eventually I'll find it. Anyway, I didn't put it in the refrigerator, which would have made the most sense, right? Anyway, so what I'm craving is a lettuce tomato sandwich. Not bacon lettuce tomato, not BLT, just lettuce and tomato. And for some reason, when I was a kid, that's what we made, is lettuce tomato sandwich. Now, here's the way my day is going. So I worked from 11 to 3:30 and got off and had to take the dog back to the groomers because the shampoo they used wasn't quite the right stuff. So they made it right. I took her back, but I had to drive 12 miles to go to the one and turn around and come back. I still may go to another town tonight to go stealth there. I don't know what I want to do. Because I was in front of my son's house. That was okay. But people are kind of starting to go, well, she's parking here and we don't like it. La, 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 la. And I'm not in anybody's way. I mean, I am the grandmother to those kids and everybody knows that. But I don't know, they're just being nasty. So anyway, I do have my little munchie. I know, none of this part isn't healthy. I got you. That's not healthy. But, I do have a sweet tea, and I also have a Dr. Pepper. Now, don't that sound like Texas? But I digress. That's what I'll have to drink, one of those, or both of those. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. So, today has been kind of like figure it out as we go day. So, yeah. So, I'm going to put that there for now. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move a little bit this way. Hopefully, you can see back here, like what I'm pointing to. So that's the mini toaster. So your mini toaster only makes one slice of bread at a time, which for me is fine because I don't really care. So I'm going to push this down. It's running off of the Jackery 1000. My 500 went, so that's in storage because I don't know what to do with it when it goes. So it just doesn't work. It doesn't, and I've told you guys about that before. So I don't know if you call a Jackery company or what. Anyway, so okay, what's burning? What was in there? You know, I'm like a rabbit. Anyway, so the bread's in there. I had to go to Walmart to take back a heating pad. So let me tell you that story while I'm opening up this bag of lettuce. Story time while I'm opening up the bag of lettuce. Don't buy real big stuff, like, by the way, because if you're going to be, well, you have, you know, husband or kids or something, yeah, go ahead. But, hello, you done already? Oh, goodness, let me see. Oh, it's sort of done. I wanted a tiny bit browner. I don't like my toast real dark. Here's somebody's music. I'm going back. Anyway, people are crazy. So, at any rate, here we go. So, I'm struggling today, y'all. I don't know if it's because I'm just tired. I'm just, like, out of sorts. I haven't taken my medication, which I'm supposed to take in the morning. I was in such a hurry. I went to Starbucks and I got an egg sandwich, well, egg sausage, cheese sandwich, but I tell her to take the sausage out because I'm not going to eat it. So, the egg and cheese sandwich, and then I got a cheese Danish. I'm trying to get some, you know, some stuff that's like calcium and protein and stuff in me because of the osteoporosis. But, so far so good. I mean, with my body. So if you will keep me in prayer, please. I just tried to pop up again. Do you think it went? Let's see. Anyway, so I had that this morning, and then I immediately had to work because I got up at 9. I had to teach at 11, but I had to plug in these jackeries because they were all down to like 30, you know, 29, and I'm like, that's might work tonight, but I'm not sure, so let me just plug in. So, you know, in 3 hours they were charged. So I worked from 11 to 3:30, and by the time I was done, they were charged. So yay me. So that's good. Somebody's got their music on way too loud, like, and I can't drive away. So, well, entertainment and a dinner. Entertainment. What am I trying to say? Dinner and a show. Last time it was a marching band, remember? Like, they were all, Now it's somebody's music on, I don't know. Apparently, Bonnie likes to have dinner and a show. Anyway, I'm in a parking lot, of a store, so ta-da, I just I harpooned my bread. Anyway, so I got that. So I'm gonna go ahead now and do, there's so many car doors like slamming and banging, and I'm like, what are they doing? Like, did you bring like 20 people with you? Like, what are you doing? You can't get in the car and just close your door. Anyway, I'm just mumbling. So I'm going to do a half a sandwich and then another half sandwich because it's easier that way. Now I want to do Kraft, and I don't want mayonnaise. I wanted the Miracle Whip, but I don't have Miracle Whip on me. Ooh, and I looked at the container, Miracle Whip, and it's like, yeah, we're not trying to buy a bucket of it, thanks. But they don't know that. So anyway, hey, Miracle Whip people, make smaller ones like this. Yoo-hoo. So I didn't buy your product because I gotta clean out this refrigerator. I actually see what's in the refrigerator. I know I have water in the refrigerator. Now, wouldn't that be a novel idea if I started drinking it? So, I should be drinking it, but am I? No. Why not? Because the soda and the tea taste better, and it's like, I don't know. Anyway, I make it, there's spinach in this bag along with lettuce, so it's just a small bag. So anyway, I'm putting 2 little pieces of spinach from this lovely bag on my bread. And now, I'm sure y'all know how to make this, okay? Kids, pay attention. So you do 1 slice of toast, you put some mayonnaise lightly on it. I'm still finding salt from the last cooking show we had, by the way. I don't know if you remember, I kind of like dumped the salt. I didn't know it was coming out. It's like, whoopsie. So there's been salt on this table. There's been the salt. Oh, Lordy child, do not cut your hand off. What is people doing tonight? Vroom with the cars. Like, what are you doing in Target? Vroom. Like, what is wrong with these people? This knife, it might look impressive, but It's only good for one thing, and it's not making food. Good protection. Anyway, so yes, so kids, back to you. Back to our regularly scheduled program. So I went ahead and I made the one slice of toast. I put 2 pieces of spinach on it, spinach leaves, and now I went and cut my tomato and put 2 pieces of tomato on there. Now, everybody stay brave. We're not trying to spill the salt and throw it over our left shoulder. You know that wives' tale thing, that superstitious thing? Okay, oh, that's what I did last time. I can see how I made a boo-boo. Okay. The opening was, because I remember last time I had to stab it, right, to open it. There we go. So I'm slowly turning it. I don't want to use this, I'm scared to use the salt. See, the thing of it is I can't really see what's coming out. Oh, yeah, it's coming out. But last time, now I put paper towel on. I got smart. I put paper towel on the table, and I have the plate here, and I'm making everything on that. Instead of last time, like I was kind of winging it. So, yeah, that was kind of... Well, it was the first time, right? You'll learn. So now I have a half of... Oh, well, let me show you. I have a half of tomato and spinach. Can you see the spinach in there? Sandwich. Ta-da! So, I'm probably going to eat it in front of you. Sorry, I'm not one of these on there, you know, like Nomadic Camper. She goes, I love her. She'll be eating something, she tastes it. Tastes pretty good. Here, would you like a bite? And she kind of like hands it like you're virtually going to eat it. So, and I've seen so many people do that, or they'll have a drink and they'll go, here, you first. First of all, I'm not sharing my stuff with you because you have your germs and I have my germs and we don't want to share those. So that's a no-no. Kids, don't do that at school. Hey, want to taste my soda? Yeah, here. Why am I sick? No. So, you know, bad health practices, y'all. I don't know, it's just a thing I don't like to do. So, you ready? Let me see if all the salt dumped in one place and I can go, I'll tell you. Hold on. Doesn't it look good? Yummy. I made it all by myself. It just cost like $5 for all the ingredients. Here we go. Oh my God. So now, welcome to my restaurant. I'm gonna eat this. And if I'm still hungry, I'm gonna make another one. I have my lovely Pringles. I've been eating this for like 3 days. See, I buy stuff and I don't, like, I'm not a big eater. I wish my butt would show that, not be a big butt. I'm not a big eater, but I have a big butt. What was that song? The donkey was? Do you remember Donkey from Shrek? I like big butts and I do not. Whatever that is, I don't know. I digress. Anyway, I'm getting silly because I'm tired. It's all okay. So, I thought, have a sandwich. If I want another one, I'll make another one. No, you don't eat this. Mommy feed you after. She's up in the front seat going, no. Oh. I had a holler at her earlier. I was driving. And she now has a new idea. Let me jump into your lap, Mom, while you're driving. No. And you kind of start to see her get ready. You know how they go. And then I got to push her back and yell at her. Then she barked at me. I said, you want to go back to the pound, dog. You've doing that. You knock it off. Now, just a suggestion. If this is too bland for you, which it may be, yes, you can put your bacon on it. And there is a small fryer. I got a little fry pan. I think you saw it the last time I made an egg and toast in here. Oh yeah, I did. And that's when I dumped all the salt everywhere. I'm still finding salt. I washed this table off. I washed the cutting board off. It's on everything. I don't know what in heavens to Betsy I did, but it's like everywhere. And by the way, who's Betsy? Did anybody figure that out yet? I want an answer. I wonder who Betsy is. Anyway. If this is too bland, you can add your bacon. I don't like bacon on here. I just don't know where. I don't. I like the flavor, but I don't want to eat the bacon. So if I order it at a restaurant, I'll say BLT. And then I'll just take the bacon off. I know it's weird. People are probably looking, what's wrong with her? That's because I was brought up doing this, not that. Well, basically, I have my salad and my bread. Well, now this is the second thing I made in here. Last night I was so hungry. Well, let me back up. The night before, I went and I bought a salad in the marketplace to go, you know, when you go to Walmart and they have that one section like where you can just go get stuff and sort of. So I got the spinach salad and I got some sliced apples, you know, a little snack thing. I came in here and I started eating. And then I started falling asleep. I was sitting down here. I do have a way to sit down. I'm not doing it tonight, but I was falling asleep eating. I'm like, what in the world? So, well, the night before that, I hadn't slept because somebody over there was pushing me out of the bed. Because, as you know, I think I told you I like redid this. Took stuff out that I'm not using currently. I missed a couple things. I want to get rid of them. Put them in storage. I'm not getting rid of them. I just put them in storage. So, the bed I fixed all up. The bed is much better now. And it's not like leaning. So, I figured that out. Kind of level it out. The mattress part. This is memory foam. But it's like pieces of memory foam. That's what I had. You use what you have. After you're in here a while and you're saving $1,000 a month, which I'm going to do, then you can turn around and go, oh, I think I want to get a nicer thing. You know, like to lay on. I want to make it, I want to do a better build out. I want to whatever. Because this is not a build out. So it's not built. It's whatever I had to put in here. Oh. So I have an aisle. This table. Behind me is, look, I can get ready at that table. Behind me. And those are cubbies. So underneath is all the clothes and jewelry and stuff. So this didn't come out half bad, really. It didn't come out bad. But I mean, you can do stuff like this. So I don't want to do a lot of lunch meat because of what's in it, the nitrates and all, but honestly, you could do it. If you like making sandwiches, if you want to make PB&J sandwiches, you can. If you have that little electric skillet, why not get an English muffin, toast it up, and make your own breakfast sandwich? Why go to Starbucks and pay $14 like I did today for the sandwich for the cheese Danish and a cup of coffee? Like, ugh. I get that a whole lot cheaper somewhere. No, you don't eat tomatoes. You're a doggy. You don't eat tomatoes. She does want dinner, and I don't blame her. But she has to learn Alpha Dog eats first, right? In the pack. So just saying. So now I have a quandary, y'all. Can you help me with my quandary, please? Maybe by the time you see this, I will have already figured it out. But I don't know where to go tonight. I've been in front of my son's house for almost a week. I don't want to do that though. Oh, I don't want to do that again. Then, Lord help me with this dog. Then I was going to go down to Enumclaw. See, these are all towns. I was like, where is Waldo? Where is Minister Mary? Oh, she's in a town somewhere. We just don't know. There's Buckley. There's Bonnie Lake. There's Puyallup. There's Enumclaw. Waller. There's just a whole bunch of towns around. So I don't know. Okay, that's good. I think somebody just ran something over. I was hoping it wasn't going to be a firecracker, you know. But it rained this morning. It stopped raining. The wind blew through, by the way. It's not raining now. It's supposed to rain later. So I'm kind of not sure where I want to go. I think I might just stealth up here. Oh. Then I can get bored and change my mind. Come on. I do that. The thing of it is, let me tell you. This video is probably going to go about 10 more minutes. Listen. If you've not had freedom for a very long time, and you've always been on a schedule and in a grind where you always have to be somewhere at a certain time and go to work at this time, come home at this time, you have this chore to do, that chore to do, and a stick and brick. It's not that way on here. Who am I going to answer to? Well, Jesus, obviously. I'm answering God, Jesus, you know, Holy Spirit, the Trinity, can't they? Okay. And I talk to them all the time. But who? It's not like I don't have a person to answer to. I'm not picking anybody up. I'm not dropping anybody off. Which this week I had to pick up kids, but my grandkids. But I didn't have to do that. Now I don't have to do that anymore. I don't want to go to the laundromat because I don't want to drive in the dark. I'll do that in the morning. Like another morning, probably Monday. What are you doing? If you're not used to it, it's going to take you a minute to get used to it. Lola, stop. I'll show you her food in just a second. That'll make her happy. You know, she likes to be in the show. She's not in the show right now. This is not your cooking show.